What's going on, my boys? Welcome back to the channel. I am your boy Platno, and I'm here to talk to you about monitors. Yes, that's right. Most of you, or some of you, actually, probably just the one of you, have asked for my suggestion. Hey, Plat, you have all the consoles in the world, which I really don't, but I have most. Can you recommend a monitor for me? This is a very interesting topic because when people try to buy monitors, they don't know what they really want. You know what I'm saying? They're like, I don't know if I should get this one or that one. You know, I have a little something for everybody, right? All right, let me keep it straight off the bat, 100% at the gate. If you're just a casual console player, right? The TV that I would recommend that might be right in your budget range, that if you want to go, you want a little something spicy, you know, something a little spice to like get you going a little bit, you know? I recommend the LG OLED C2. I have the 65-inch model. They're going for like about $1,009, $1,008, so it's like almost a $2,000 TV. But this is perfect for next gen consoles, especially because it does 120 at 4K. You want to know how many TVs out there do that? Probably more now, but this was like the OG TV that did 120 hertz at OLED 4K, right? Now, those of you who might be saying, well, Plat, I heard bad things about the OLED. There's burnt, there's this, there's that. Listen, my boys, I have like 5 devices that are OLED. I got my Nintendo Switch, my Nintendo, the Pokemon edition, Legend of Zelda edition, and also I have the Odyssey OLED TV, which we'll get into it. I have the LG newest OLED TV that does 480 hertz, which is freaking ridiculous. I haven't had a single issue with any of my OLEDs. I can stand by them that I am very happy that I got OLEDs because you get your true blacks and all that stuff. But not only that, I think a point that people make with this TV is that maybe it's just me or a placebo effect or whatever it is you want to call it. But when I look at the screen and I'm looking at the Nintendo Switch, it just looks so much better. It looks a little higher quality than 1080p. It looks a lot better. It's fantastic. And I don't know how anybody can do without OLED. I have an LCD monitor here and it's not as good as my OLED TV. I'm almost debating on getting another one of these so I can put it here, but these things are expensive. So now if you do not want, let's say, hey, Plat, that's a little too expensive for me, you recommend something else, then I suggest you just pick a TV or a monitor that's within your budget, right? There's a lot of cheap TVs out there now that do 4K at 60, right? Just get the 120. It's you guys don't notice. I notice the difference between 60 hertz and 120 hertz. It's freaking ridiculous because it's just so much smoother. And then when I go from console to computer, I feel like I'm flying. The smoothness is definitely crazy. So I would personally opt for performance because I am more of an Apex guy. But if you don't want to, then hey, you know, just get yourself a regular 4K TV that does 60 hertz and you're pretty much good to go. Now for monitor wise, for my computer, my PC setup, I have that I used to game, that I'm using to game right now, and I'm really liking it. Like, I had my doubts about this. So in my recent years, I bought the Samsung Galaxy, I think it's the S9, the OLED ultra wide S9. I think it's like 49 inches from like corner to corner, which is fantastic. You'll be saying, well, Plat, I heard that's really bad for Apex. I beg to differ. I feel like it's a little bit better for me. I feel like I'm more in tune to it. It is a bigger screen, bigger, wider resolution. I know people say stay within your 27 to 24, but it's working for me. I feel like I'm doing really good. Maybe I'll do better, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I use. I use the Samsung Galaxy S9 OLED. This you can find in special. And like really, they have, by the way, none of these. I'm too small for anybody to sponsor me. So this is my honest God opinion. This is my hard-earned money that I wasted, that I worked freaking 12 hours to like get these things. And so anything that I review or anything like that, I'm telling you now, trust me, I'm giving you my heart honest opinion on this stuff because I spend money on this stuff too. All right, it's not 4K, but it's not 1080p, so the resolution's just perfect for you to be like, yeah, this looks nice. And the OLED actually bumps it up a little bit, so you actually do feel like you're gaming in 4K. All right, so before we get to the, you know, we talked about the PC thing. That monitor is great for everything. If you want to like just perform and do video editing, the coloration is pretty good. I like it. I heard that this is a good performance monitor if you're trying to set it up in your office and do actual work out of it. this will definitely get the job done. Not only that, it has Netflix included. It's like a monitor with a smart TV capabilities, because they give you a controller with all this, right? They give you this white controller. As you can see, it has Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Disney Plus at the bottom. And it also has other stuff that you can do. You can mute it. It has a microphone. It's basically a smart TV. Do I recommend you get this for your console gaming? Absolutely not. Do not get this monitor if you are going to be playing consoles on it. Only get this monitor if you are going to be playing on your PC with it. Do not hook up a console to this. You will regret it. Before we head to the console setup, right? To the console monitor, which, by the way, all of you guys want to go, I have a little something that I want to share with you guys. By the way, I bought this off of Amazon. I am not trying this. They didn't pay me to do this. Again, this is something cool that I found and that I want to share with you guys. All right, maybe some of you wonder, I have amiibos, how do I display them or whatever, right? And I want to show you guys exactly how I display them. I have this cool thing I found on Amazon. It took me forever, but it's called floating display shelves, right? Right now you see Funko Pops on it, but your boy had a vision, right? So basically, for those of you who don't know, it's like this, right? These things actually glow in the dark. So if I was to turn off my lights, hold on. Let it get some light first. And there you go. You see it glows in the dark. It could go a lot brighter, but technically what you want to do with this is it comes with an adhesive, a very strong adhesive, by the way. I really do like this adhesive. This is the second time I buy this product, by the way. They give you this strong adhesive. It's dual-sided. You put it in the back of this, and then you just stick it to your wall. Gives it that cool aspect that it's floating shelves. Sure, you can hang your Funko Pops on it, but many people have had issues with, displaying their pops. So if you want to know how it would look with the amiibos, I'm gonna take a picture. Anyway, guys, I took 3 pictures of it so you guys can see that it really does look good with the amiibos on there. And I feel like this is one of the best ways to display your amiibos, even with the case itself, as you guys can see the link on top. But anyway, thought I'd give you that product a little shout out because it really does help me a lot displaying my stuff because I have a lot. Back to the video. And don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button. Thank you very much. But anyway, back to the monitor. My beautiful console players are also pro players and or want to be pro players. You know what I'm saying? You're in the inspiration of being a pro player and you feel like you're going to make it until your neck crushes your dreams. But that's a story for another time. All right. What I use for my consoles, right? This is just, right off the bat. I use the LG 480 hertz 1080p. I'm like, damn, Platt, that's crazy for a console. Hear me out. It also does 4K at 240 hertz. So I have kind of future-proofed myself here a little bit. It's the hold on, let me see if I can find the video.
A few minutes later.
All right, so the monitor that I have for consoles, and hear me out here. It's a 32-inch ultra-wide OLED dual 4K UHD. Which, by the way, it means it's non-reflective. 240 hertz or FHD 480 hertz monitor with pixel sound, which meaning that this thing has a speaker built into it. So if you want to have your games coming out of the speaker, you can. I'm not making this shit up right now. This is probably one of my favorite monitors that I bought this year. It's expensive. It's right now retail price is $1,400, but hear me out. You might be saying, Platt, what the fuck, bro? You must be bougie as hell. No, I am hood rich, which meaning is that I have a lot of nice stuff, but not a lot in the bank account. This thing's freaking great for consoles. This thing would be great for gaming, for your PC if you want. This thing's great. I'm debating on getting another one. I'm thinking of selling my Samsung. This is the best monitor that I can probably recommend if you want something to be future-proof or anything like that. This is that monitor, because who the heck is gonna go beyond 480 hertz? Like, that's insane. That's crazy. So guys, I know I did some very expensive monitors here and what I have, what I personally use, but if you want me to keep it about $1.350 with you guys, any monitor that you get for your console, if you're a pro gamer, shoot for, if you're playing a console, shoot for, you know, 120 hertz monitor, 1080p if you don't care about the resolution, or 120 at 4K. It doesn't really matter. You guys have that option, you know what I'm saying? And the same thing goes for the PC, right? Anyway, it really doesn't matter. It's just your preference on what monitor you really want. Because I have an Ultra Gear over here that does 360 hertz at, like, I believe 1080p, and I'm using it to record video. So honestly, it's all up to your heart content. If you want a second monitor, I will get a cheap one that does 60 hertz at 1080p. Those are going for like 100, maybe 85 bucks if you find them special on Best Buy. But yeah, this is just my personal recommendations of what I use and what I fell in love with using. So please take all my comments with a grain of salt. Do not be like, oh, Platt, you told me to buy this and I hate it. All right. It's just my recommendation, my opinion, right? Join me for the ride. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, let me know what I should do. If you want to check out my monitor specs or anything like that, or you want a room tour, I am totally down to do whatever. I freaking love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.